Welcome back to Go Statesman TV. As we know right now, we're in the prime of fall sports season, but before we know it, it'll be time for Statesman and Lady Statesman basketball. Had a chance to talk with Coach Sandra Rushing, Jason Connor, Veronica Walker. Let's hear what they had to say about the start of the upcoming basketball season. The 2012 version of the Delta State University Lady Statesman basketball team began practice just over a week ago. And according to head coach Sandra Rushing, although practices have slowed down, things are going even better than she imagined.
Things have been a little slow, a lot of teaching, but they're working hard and really a great group of young ladies. They're learning a lot of basketball and, we're where I thought we would be at this point. And, I'm seeing improvement every day, and that's all you can ask for at this point.
Rushing has 6 newcomers, including 4 true freshmen, and for these players, the transition has been relatively smooth, but they are being forced to learn quickly.
And what I enjoy, of course, if you're winning, no doubt about that, but watching your freshmen grow when they come in and you're teaching them and you see how they make the progress throughout the season and able to help the team, that's fun, that's enjoyable, that's rewarding as a coach. And, I'm seeing that every day. They have positive attitudes. They're having to learn the speed of the game. That is one of the biggest adjustments for freshmen, the speed of the game.
Although the Lady Statesmen are young in key positions, they do return leadership in Veronica Walker and Denisha Henderson. And for Walker, the coaching staff has relied on her experience, making her a teacher on the floor.
The thing is, of course, I love my returners. They're working hard, and they've helped me on the floor with those freshmen. I mean, they've been great role models and great leaders, and I'm talking Aubrey, Brooke, Dee, and Berg, because I only have 2 seniors, and we're a very, very young team. And they're having to adjust to, practice being a little bit slower than normal, just so we can get everything in. And, it's been wonderful to have them on the floor helping the young kids. Well, I think they're picking up things quicker. That's probably the first few days that their heads were spinning, and they're coming in and putting extra time. They're coming in at night and they're shooting, they're coming in before practice, and I think that's the great work ethic. It's building good habits, and to see the freshmen do that and put the time in and to really help this program with the tradition and everything, they've bought in, and that's what's important. Right, and the thing with practice, you're asking about the practice, we've put in a lot of new things, a lot of new drills to keep their interest. They've been with me for so long, you have to adjust, and so I'm throwing a lot of things different at the returners. It's not so much Brooke and A-Ray, but Dee and Verb, because they've been with me for 4 years.
Well, I just try to help Coach out a little bit since I've been here longer and I know a little more, so if she needs an example, I lead by example, showing them what's right and what's wrong. I just try to give Coach a little break with the new kids. Well, first of all, she's breaking it down to the T. She's like showing step by step, and like she's taking it a little slower, and like she'll give us some game types, that'll make us quicker or whatever, get our minds prepared.
On the men's side for Delta State, head coach Jason Connor is pleased with his young group and is starting to see the consistency needed for playing in the Gulf South Conference.
Clayton, we got a brand new crew, but I'm liking the guys. We're going to be very young at the guard, experienced at the forwards. You'd hope that would be our strength, but right now we're a little banged up. And those guys need to get back healthy with us and to get the reps. I'm very pleased right now with Marquez Brown. He's the only returner, and he's shown great leadership, and he's been consistent, which has been good.
One of the biggest goals for Coach Connor is to have his team fundamentally sound in every area of the game. From defensive stance to ball handling, Connor is hoping to have his team a step ahead of their opponents before the season starts.
We're shelling every day. We're passing the ball. We're learning how to start, step, and stop and turn, and those things are important. They're going hard at it. Offensively, we've got 3 offenses in, and right now we're trying to get better at them, more consistent. And again, basketball's fairly simple. You don't give up transition baskets, you don't give uncontested shots, and you don't give up second shots. And that's what they're hearing. Now, we can say and preach and sing and dance and beg and plead and threaten and run and all those things, but if the young men, you know, our leadership has to come from within, and right now they're doing it, so I'm pleased with that.
The addition of assistant coach Marcus Thomas has made Connor's job more fun this fall camp as well.
I'm really enjoying my staff. Coach Thomas and Coach Reynolds have been good for us and good for these kids, and so we're getting better every day, and that's what we got to do. So I'm really happy with my staff and the direction that we're going, and we're still learning each other, just like the kids are learning the Delta State way.
Through the first week of practice, Connor has really liked the chemistry and bonding the Statesmen have shown gearing up for their 2011 and 12 season.
I think that there's already a better chemistry that's involved, certainly making the extra pass and running through our sets and continuity. Decision making for those young guys are very important, and they're really wanting to learn. You got to want to learn first, and once you want to learn, and then it's a lot easier to learn, and then certainly we get things better and better, more consistent.
We've got a break in the action on Go Statesman TV. We'll be back right after this on WHCQ.